Oh, look at that. We have a stream going. Excellent. Okay, so today I'm working on a new Grammar Club arrangement of a song that Shale had kind of done. Let's get more of this going here. There we go. This is off of our Cake Wave EP. It's called Cookiepuss, named after a character from Carvel Ice Cream. Now, I know that it's 140 beats a minute. I have listened to it. I'm going to grab our original version here. This is an MP3. Probably should have grabbed the wave, but that's all right. We'll figure it out. And I am working in Cubase today, just to keep those chops up. There's no need to only use one program ever. And of course, this is an MP3, like I said, so we're going to need to move that guy over. Let's turn off our snap here. Get zoomed in real nice, and then put this beat right there on start of measure 2. Doesn't need to be sample accurate or anything. We just need it to line up okay. And let's see if you guys are hearing sound. It's probably baked pretty hot. And already I'm just the feel going from a Cakewalk back into Cubase here. Already the feel of it is much looser, and it's hard to. I don't really know any better way to describe it, but Cakewalk feels very tight and constrained, whereas Cubase tends to be a little more loose. It's just a sort of a feel thing. It's hard to describe. Okay, so let's see here. Let's pull this fader down a little.
Is he a clown from outer space? Is that his body and just his face? Is he an ice cream or is he a cake? Or is he a cookie?
And that volume looks pretty good. There we go.
Is he for parties or nights alone?
About the same volume as I'm talking, so hopefully that works for you guys. Okay, now I have that, and I have a collection of vocal takes I'm going to drag in here. I don't really know yet exactly what I'm dealing with. Let me look at, let's see here. These are all dated October. And this vocals folder here is dated end of November. So these are probably the ones I want to go with. Now this is very short. Let's just go ahead and listen to the whole thing. It's only about 50 seconds long. Get our clip turned back on. Oh, that's the start of a measure, isn't it? Let's fix that. So that needs to be, let's, you know what we can do? So let's undo that. Let's adjust this to be eighth notes. Go on. And then we should be able to just, there we go, and that'll stay synced up. And of course, all of these vocal tracks I'm probably going to have to drop in. Well, we'll see if they're full length. They're just bits. So we got verse and chorus 1, take 1 and 2. So let's grab those guys here, and we will drop them on. We'll drop them on measure 2 for now and see where they go. Looks like the vocals don't come in until there. Ooh, I'm early. Oh, Shale, you're fired, Shale. This is thing that all DAWs should do. I noticed switching again back and forth. Like, just why not make it easy to resize everything like that? Okay. Those should be starting. There we go. So now those are lined up. Okay, so that's verse and chorus 1. Now, if you look, that's the whole song. So let's mute those and we'll just listen to the whole thing once through, just to get a look at what we're working with here. Let's get that up and get this up here. Okay, doing some off-screen magic here. So the entire song is just this.
Is he a clown from outer space? Is that his body and just his face? Is he an ice cream or is he a cake? Or is he a cookie? Is he for parties or nights alone? Or can you still order him up on the phone? Could anyone, alive or dead, resist a piece of this talking head? Who made your saucer eyes? Your flavor hypnotizes me, alarming and disarmingly. A cookie or a face could be your clever pea, your sweet celestial puss.
Yep, Cookiepuss is a celestial being. If you follow your Carvel lore, you already know about that. If you don't, then now you know. He's a celestial being. Let's see. Okay. So I've got another verse and chorus, and I'm probably going to have to write a bridge. So Cookiepuss is that. He looks like that. Is that his body? Is that his face? He's a being from outer space. Now, what else have we got in these folders here? These are Shale's old multis. I have something chords, MIDI chords, huh? That didn't work out so well for me last time. Let's see what we got. Verse 2, take 1. Half of verse 2, take 1. Half of verse 2, take 2. Half of verse 2. Shale, you're killing me, Shale. Consolidate your files, man. What are we doing here? Let's see. Well, he's got take 2 and 3. Let's keep take 2 together. That one doesn't clip, but it is loud. We'll adjust those later to be right. Half a verse. I'm going to grab take 3. Generally, when somebody gives you a bunch of takes of something, go with the higher number takes, because those are the ones where that's the ones where they're like, all right, I'm calling it a day. A lot of times the second to last one will be the one you want to keep. Sometimes the last one they did. Sometimes you mix them. It's likely we'll use both. So that's half of verse 2.
Now to take that trip, when it passed the sun, did it make him drip? Is he an icon or is he too kitsch or is he classic? How did it
I'm gonna. So I like having 4.89 milliseconds of latency, but it seems like maybe, just maybe, we should buffer it a little more than that. .8 milliseconds. That'll be fine. It seems like I'm hearing some latency happening, or I'm hearing some clipping or clicking from
How did he know to take that trip? When he passed the sun, did it make him drip? Is he an icon, or is he too kitsch, or is he classic?
Okay, so here we've got verse 2, take 1. And then he did it in halves. So let's do second half of verse. All of the take 2s, we have several take 2s. Let's get that there. And we'll put take 1 here. So this one we have take 1, but we also have a take 3. Oh, that's awfully big there. So I think what I'm probably going to do, this is the real take 1, isn't it? Where it's the whole thing. I think what I'm going to do is swap this guy here. Let's undo that. I think I'm going to take this guy here and I'm going to put take 3 down there, because that's probably going to be the best one. These can always be changed later, of course. Now what I'll do is use this to line these up, and let me show you one of the neat things that when you work in one program for a long time, you kind of forget, you take for granted the things that make that program neat. This is something that has been really frustrating working in Cakewalk. That is a neat feature of Cubase. When you have two pieces of audio, two clips next to each other, you can take those and grab in between. And what it'll do is, for whatever length there is that's overlap, it will allow you to just drag them back and forth. And all it's doing is extending this one to the right and extending this one to the left as needed. In Cakewalk, when you do this, it drags one of them over the top of the other one and crossfades them, which is if that's the sort of behavior that you want, where you want to just drag one over, you can still do that here. I see how it's showing that now there's those hash marks, the lines showing that this one's crossing over the other one. You can do that. But this is a really handy thing to be able to do when you're trying to comp two or more takes together. Okay, so we're going to go vocals 1 here, vocals 2 here, and vocals extra here. And I'm going to mute that. So let's get back. What's all this going on? Second half of verse.
Friend, it's up to you. Stars, my friend, it's up to you.
I feel like that's a chorus. And of course I'm going to have to drag these back to put them where they go as well. Why is there stuff here and not here?
Who made your saucer eyes? Cookiepuss. Oh, your flavor hypnotizes me, alarming and disarmingly. A cookie or a cake could be your clever pea, your sweet celestial puss.
I wonder if I've got another take of this first verse. Let's look here. Verse and chorus 1, verse 2, half of verse 2, chorus 2. I don't have another one of these, and the reason I want that is because I know I want this guy down here, but he clipped this like crazy.
a taste of this.
Doesn't sound bad though.
Can you still order him up on the phone? Could anyone, alive or dead, resist a taste of this talking head?
All right, so if that becomes a problem later, then we'll fix it. I'm gonna assume for now that this is gonna be our take that we go with is gonna be all of the stuff on this track. So I'll go ahead and put it as the first one.
Oh, sweet celestial puss.
Okay, so I am gonna need to figure out where I gotta drag these, but I'll do that after I work out the verse and chorus arrangement. I assume I'm gonna be writing a bridge too, because there's no place for Beefy yet. So I'll probably be putting in a section for Beefy to go over.
How did he know to take that trip? When he passed the sun, did it make him drip? Is he an icon?
You know what, that second half of verse 2, I've only got 2 takes of that. I think I'm gonna want to use this one here. I just got a hunch from looking at it. And again, I'm just gonna leave them all in the project so I can grab whatever I need. Okay, chorus 2. Let's grab takes 3 and 4. He gave me 4 takes of the second chorus, so let's grab those. Always different tracks, Cubase, always. What I don't know here, and I don't know much, but I know I love you. I think that maybe that goes there. Let's look at.
My friend, it's up to you. My friend, it's up to you.
Okay, so friend is on the downbeat. Yeah. I was supposed to put those up here. Oh, now. Let's not be silly. Okay, so we need to get these guys down. Let's whittle them down to by 16th notes until we're... And see how now I'm just editing these 2. I'm going to take these down to there. And let's see if... I believe that's my friend.
My friend is...
There we go. And then we just need to extend... Oh. Calm down. Why are you going way over there? Supposed to be working in 16th notes. And in this case, these 2 here, it hardly matters. But right here, let's see what we got. There's a weird breath there.
My friend.
Okay.
My friend.
Let's take it right there at that silence.
My friend.
There we go.
My friend, it's up to you.
And I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing with these or where I'm going to drag them. I will have to make sure, of course, that I move all of these as a unit. What you can do to make sure that that happens is just highlight all of those. I could have just done this. And then I'm going to use the glue tool to glue them together. Now I can also take that and can undo the glues. I don't know, can I unglue those later? I think I know I can, but it's been so long since I did this. I know I can do that. But I want to make sure these aren't going to be permanently stuck together with those volume changes, because I am going to need to make adjustments to that. I can split, but that's not what I want at all. And of course, here I can get back into it in the close-up view. Oh no, audio process, dissolve part. That was it, dissolve part. Okay, useful feature to know. So if you've glued some things together that you then wish to unglue, you can go to audio and dissolve part. That makes sense, because that's also where you have snap point. It's where you have bounce to selection and all that stuff too. Okay, so let's save here. And it looks like we have chorus 2, take 1, and take 2. So I'm going to put take 2 up here. That's what I just did. I used 3 and 4. I'm being silly. Half of verse 2, second half of verse 2. Okay, it looks like I've got all the parts now. All right. So we have all the parts together. Now I got to learn the song, and then I got to write an arrangement and come up with a third section. So that'll be fun. Coming up with an extra part. All right. So now that we've got that sorted out, I'm going to go upstairs for just a sec. I'm going to loop the song for you. You can listen to the whole thing. I'll be right back.
From outer space, is that his body or just his face? Is he an ice cream or is he a cake or is he a cookie? Is he for parties or nights alone? But can you still order him up on the phone? Could anyone, alive or dead, resist a piece of this talking head? Who made your saucer eyes? Your flavor hypnotizes me, alarming and disarmingly. A cookie or a face could be your clever pea, your sweet celestial puss. Is he a clown from outer space? Is that his body or just his face? Is he an ice cream or is he a cake or is he a cookie? Is he for parties or nights alone? But can you still order him up on the phone? Could anyone, alive or dead, resist a piece of this talking head? Who made your saucer eyes? Your flavor hypnotizes me, alarming and disarmingly. A cookie or a face could be your clever pea, your sweet celestial puss. Is he a clown?
Okay. That's enough of that. So where do we want to start? I think
a clown from outer space? Is that his body or just his face? Is he an ice cream or is he a cake? Or is he a cookie? Is he for parties or nights alone? Or can you still order him up on the phone?
I believe we want to start with let's go with some organ here.
Is he a clown?
So it sounds like think. I hate to waste and expand on just a drum kit, but let's do it. I say waste like it matters. I'm old, if you didn't know that. I started doing this when you had to really care about your resources. I don't want to go with loops. I'd like to go with an 808, I think. I kind of want to I want to do something similar to what Tanner did. But not exactly like what Tanner did. What's this like? I can get into that. Oh, what are our hats gonna be? That's too real. No, it's not. That works. What kind of volume we got here? Yeah, we can work with that.
Is he a clown from outer space? Is that his body or just his face? Is he an ice cream or is he a cake?
Yeah, I'm gonna completely change that. Okay, let's get this. That is volume. Really? Oh, it's C1. Okay. Why isn't? Those are my only choices. I don't want all that resonance. That's nice. I'm starting to actually kind of dig expand synth for this for doing these kind of things. I like that it lets you pick when you do a kit that you can pick different drums for the different things. I mean, any decent drum synth is going to let you do that. I like how it does it.
Is he a clown from outer space?
calling the verse, I wonder? 16 bars?
Is he a clown from outer space? Is that his body and just alive or dead?
No, that's the chorus.
But can you still? Is he for parties?
Okay, no, that's the second half of the verse.
Can you still order him up on the phone? Could anyone, alive or dead, resist a piece of this talking head? Who made your saucer?
Okay, and it runs right into the chorus. All right. Oh, step record is already on. It's tiny.
Is he a clown? Is he a clown from outer space? Is that his body and just his face? Is he an ice cream or is he a cake or is he a cookie?
Okay. Let's turn off step record so I don't do anything by accident.
Is he a clown from outer space? Is that his body and just his body and just his face?
Okay, that's got to hold out. And we'll do the same thing here. We'll tack that in there.
Is he for parties or nights alone? Or can you still order him up?
Notice I'm using a much different drum groove than what Tanner used. This is a little more straightforward. He will probably get a little more complicated with it in the second verse. There are only 2 verses. So now let's draw this in. Length is 15 bars. Let's see, 16 bars here. Get on over there. There we go. Let me turn step record on. Remember to put your blue bar down. Always forgetting to put my blue bar down. Okay. I think I want to keep the 8s. No, I don't. Maybe I do. Man, you can't even hear the second trigger. Let's turn this off and play with this for a second. Ooh, do we want that many? Let's just goof around a little bit. I want to do a like an actual pattern of some kind. That actually sounds kind of neat. Why is everything else gone though? Oh, because I hit solo.
Who made your saucer eyes?
Yeah, and it's halftime, so that paradiddle between those two, combined with what we're going to get with the kick and the snare, should be nice. Oh, hey. Hi, Joe Cam. The SML podcast is here. We love that guy. Hi, Joe Cam. How are you today? We'll never do that again. But it had to happen once. Okay, so let's come here. And we want to do halftime. May add a kick drum. I'm writing a song about Cookiepuss. I'm not actually writing it. Shale already wrote it. One of these days I'll do some fancy stuff and put like a chat thing on here. Let's see here. Is that? Yes, that's it. Uh-oh. Oops. I started in halftime and then stopped being in halftime. No, I just carried on for an extra measure with my paradiddles up there. That's why it's confusing me. Paste. Paste. We're going to have one more paste. Paste. Okay, so that gives us our first verse and chorus. Drums to work from so that I'm not lost when I start up doing it without the original. Let's draw this in. And this is another Cubase thing that I've talked about when I've been working in Cakewalk is see how it's only showing me this clip. Now, if you get used to working in one paradigm and then you switch, you may decide you don't like it, but then once you get used to the other, you don't want to go back because you get used to having those borders or not having them. Now let's see here. Looks like it's. I like that. I'm gonna do that same intro. So bump, 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 pop. Where are those? I'm just going to draw those in. It's not even a drum. They're all down here. Could totally use that drum kit to change the intro to sound like Never Gonna Give You Up. I could, but I won't. That's more of the sort of thing Ty would do. This is early. I feel like these are perhaps... Oh, okay, no. They're not triplets. On, off, on. There we go. That'll work. Okay, so now I gotta do some other instruments. I think I'm gonna do guitars. Maybe not all of the guitars, but I'm gonna do some of the guitars. And I think I'm gonna... Yeah, so... What did I do with it? It would appear that I've left all of my mic cables in the garage from recording drums. Except I've got these short ones. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to swap some mic cables around real quick, and then we're going to record some guitars. All right, here we go. Now, if you've watched me do stuff like this before, you know that my MO with guitar is usually to run kind of a gritty sound and go clean to dirty using the same sound. But for our purposes today, I'm going to be a little more extreme with my cleanliness and my dirtiness. So I think I'm going to do a clean channel, then I'm going to do a very, very dirty channel. It's perfect. Perfect. Okay, so let's no. No. What are you doing? I'm just going to call that guitar. There we go. And I'm going to add the guitar stuff here. Yeah, I'm not going to use it. Sort of. what I am going to do is I'm going to go no amplifier. I'm going to go no cabinet. I'm going to turn on the tuner. And it looks like my output needs to be a little hotter. There we go. Showing us sort of our ideal input range. That's really meant to be your input range when you're recording direct. I'm actually recording through my amp. Oh god, I gotta restring this. And adjust it for warmer weather. I love when tuners start off on one side and then abruptly jump radically to the other side when the note hasn't changed. It instills confidence. Seem like a lot of bass to anybody else? Let me kill off this, so I'm only hearing my guitar through the amp. No, that's... That works. I like it. Let's just goof around with it a little bit and find out what we like.
Is he a clown from outer space? Is that his body or just his face? Is he an ice cream or is he a cake or is he a cookie? Is he for parties or nights alone? Or can you still order him up on the phone? Could anyone, alive or dead, resist a piece of this talking head?
It's going to be hard not to turn this into Knocking on Heaven's Door. And I think the way I'm going to do that is by perhaps not using as simple chords. Okay, so let's bring in...
Is he a clown from outer space? Is that his body or just his face? Is he an ice cream or is he a cake or is he a cookie? Is he for parties and nights alone?
I feel like it might have changed chords on the second half. Okay, so the first half is definitely just G, D, and C.
Is he a clown from outer space? Is that his body or just his face? Is he an ice cream or is he a cake or is he a cookie? Is he for parties or nights alone? Or can you still order him up on the phone? Could anyone, alive or dead, resist a piece of this talking head? Who made your
so here's where we abandon that and we say, let's loop just my section. Now this is right here. This is a thing that Cubase does that's really irritating. I gotta grab that from all the way over there. I've been working with it for ages. Maybe I'm just dumb, but I've never found a way to just get the thing to show up, get the marker to show up here. If you're outside of the range, you can just use your pencil and it'll put both markers right there. But if you're inside of, that's backwards, but if you're inside of this range, I cannot get this thing to show up for anything. Okay, so that looks like the first half. So let's just, we could substitute. Let's say I like the G. Maybe let's try an E minor. But I feel like, and then to the D, we could substitute a flat there. But then we've got the C, that 4 chord. Man, we could. Works, but is he a clown from outer space? Is he a clown out of space? Is that his body? Oh, hey, here we're. I feel like that D is a little too much on the nose, that 5 chord there, but. So is he a clown? So I kind of want that. Can we get away with B minor? B minor 7, subbing in for that D. And then the C. And then get the D in there at the end with the 7. Oh, you know, that's gonna sound so pretty. If we go instead of making this in G major, we'll make this in E minor. But yeah, that's what we want right there. And that happens 4 times, I guess. Yeah, let's get rid of the looping. Gosh, I forgot the button. Click. C. C for click. There we go. 3, 4. Okay. So let's see how quick I can get this. Oh, I was supposed to change chords again. Maybe we get this. That's it. Okay. 2, 3. And then I got to do that 4 times, I guess. Okay. I gotta not suck at it though, right? Like playing it badly isn't gonna win me any points. Not that there are points, but okay, so it needs to get big. It needs to get bigger the second 2 times. Let's try. I swear I used to be able to play guitar at one point in time, at least a little bit. Alright, so now that we've done that, I gotta do it again. Okay. Let's get another audio track or 2 in here. Let's add just like a bunch. There we go. Okay. And then we can throw these down here on whatever tracks we want. They're muted. We'll unmute one of them so I can hear it while I'm recording. So here we can just add like a little, we get a different tone going. Yeah, we'll just do something along those lines. There you go. Now we just have a little accent guitar. Pretty little trees, you know. And what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to come back and I'm just going to record the next verse right here, and then move it along to the next part. So when we get to this section here, what do we got here? I guess I'm going to need to hear the...
Who made your saucer eyes?
What is... Is it a D?
Who made your saucer eyes? Your flavor hypnotizes me, alarming and disarmingly. A cookie or a face could be your clever pea, your sweet celestial puss.
See you later, Joe. Have fun storming the castle.
Who made your sauce?
So D. It doesn't sound like it's a D chord though. It sounds just D in the bass of a G chord.
Who made your saucer eyes? Who made your sauce? Who made your saucer eyes?
Oh man, could I?
Who made your saucer eyes? Your flavor hypnotizes me, alarming and disarmingly. A cookie or a face could be.
All right, so let's break this guy down a little bit. One of these days I'll remember to have like pen and paper so I can write things down.
Who made your saucer eyes?
Is that an E major the first time?
Who made your saucer eyes?
No. Okay, so we get G, D, G, E minor. Now there's an E7. coming up before the A minor 7, which is a secondary dominant going up to that A minor 7 chord.
Who made your saucer eyes? Your flavor.
So the next line starts on D.
Your flavor.
Oh, it's an A minor there already. Okay. A minor.
Your flavor.
To D over F sharp.
Your flavor hypnotizes. Your flavor hypnotizes me, alarming.
And that E7 over G sharp, I may just use a G sharp diminished there. So I like that sound. But I should probably figure out the chord that precedes it.
Your flavor
G.
hypnotizes me, alarming and disarmingly. A cookie or your flavor hypnotizes.
And let's see here. So it's probably, let's do that there. That's maybe slightly less boring to watch. If you're having to watch me strum through some chords, you might as well get to see me strum, right? Let's see. Oh, that's interesting. There we go.
Your flavor hypnotizes me, alarming and disarmingly. A cookie or a face could be your clever pea, your sweet celestial puss.
All right, let's come back here. So we got the second cycle. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. 27.
Alarming and disarmingly, a cookie.
That one, I love that chord right there. Not gonna change that, definitely.
Alarming and disarmingly, a cookie or a.
It's just another G chord, but
Alarming and disarmingly, a cookie or a face could.
I think since it does it twice, I'm probably gonna use the G sharp diminished the second time instead of the E7.
Alarming and disarmingly, a cookie or a face could be your clever pea, your sweet celestial puss.
Yeah, so then I'm gonna do A minor 7 to a D7 flat 9. To G major 7. Do I want to do that? I still got to write a bridge. So our first half of the song, we went E minor 7, B minor 7, A minor 7, then C, D. So the first part I've changed it to E minor, and then the second the choruses we're going to keep in the key of G. I think we're going to end the chorus again with the G minor 7, or G diminished 7. You know what? Yeah, we should save that. So we can make that chorus escalate. So it's going to start, the first cycle is going to end with E minor, which is in the key. So we get this. Nothing surprising. Then we'll do the 2-5-1, but then we'll use the secondary dominant, the 5 of 2, to get back to the 2 again. Then we'll do the 5, 1. Then we'll do the 5 of 2 again, but we'll do it with the G sharp in the bass, the out of key note. Plus that'll give us this walk from G to G sharp to A. Then we'll do an altered dominant, the flat 9, then the G major 7. Then we'll get that G diminished 7 to kick us into the next part, which I have yet to write. So we'll figure that out in a little bit here. So let's come back a measure. I don't love that. Okay, so these are going to have lots of other stuff happening, so the guitar is not going to be a big focus here. I'm just going to chime it out, and I think go to that parallel position to get it a little more strat sounding. Yeah, okay. Okay, just checking to make sure I didn't do something real dumb earlier today, and it looks like I didn't. Okay, so let's come over here. Yeah, I can still play notes. There we go. We don't need to completely strip it down. Oh, I gotta make sure I don't do that though. drag that down there. Let's do another. I did that wrong. That'll work. This is one of those things when I think an interesting thing about this process is when you see these parts getting recorded, they don't seem like much a lot of the time. But then when we start doing more stuff with them, they start to come alive. So anyway, I've got to run upstairs real quick, and I will be right back. Okay. So the next order of business is to write this bridge, and I think that the bridge, I'm going to keep this halftime feel. So what I'm going to do is just copy that, and I'm just going to throw it over here. It doesn't need to be in any particular place yet. Are we going to have the bridge in between the verse, chorus, bridge, or are we going to do verse, chorus, verse, bridge, chorus? I feel like, now that I think about it, I think I want the bridge to happen here. So let's just move these guys down way over here. We don't need them any place in particular. And I'm just going to take this and copy it. I'm going to stick it right here. I guess I should change it, huh? Since it's going to be ostensibly a different part. At the beginning we had this. I guess it's not really halftime. They're the same rhythm. I don't know what I was talking about earlier. Don't pay any attention to me. Okay, so the bridge part, there's a thing that I want to do here. And that's what I'm going to do. I may do that twice. I'm going to go. I may do that clean and dirty. I gotta play the right note though, it's gotta be a G. I gotta switch pickups. What notes did I say I was gonna do? Okay, so that's one guitar. We'll unmute that so I can hear it while I go. So my chords there are going to be G. What do I get that F sharp in? G, D, G. Then we get the D, then the B. So, okay, I'm going to go G, A, G, F sharp. Okay, so it's gonna go G. And they'll double them. They'll double on that one part, but that's okay, because I'm gonna have power chords. A there though. I gotta be cleaner. All right, that's our bridge. Okay, so now let's come back. That's what Beefy's gonna rap over. Now, okay, so let's take, where's my stuff? There we go. We're gonna put that one left. We're gonna put this one right. And these tracks won't happen at the same time. I just don't, I'm gonna, kind of to save time, I'm gonna record these over the same part. So this is going to sound funny. So the second half needs to change a little. I want more gain, but I know more gain is not the answer. Okay, so I just don't want to remember those last two chords of C, D. I mean, they're not complicated. That'll just lead in nicely to the next part. Okay. Oh, I'm going to need to hear it, though, aren't I? I'm going to put that all the way to the left. You guys won't hear that panning, but that's okay. Oh, that buzzing is intolerable. It's everywhere. Okay, there we go. I mean, that's weird. I haven't had any buzzing issues for a while. You guys probably don't hear it because it's not tripping the noise gate, but it has a little bit of a buzz. Alright, I'll deal with it. Don't want to record on that track. I'm listening to that track. Good enough. There we go. Where do I put it now? Let's put this one down here. I'll put this one here. Pan it all the way to the left. The volumes are going to be outrageous. And here's where we are actually going to hear this. This will probably be there. Those suck. Power chords will be better. That's perfect. Man, I can envision in my head the version of this. It goes. Anyway, I'm going to do this with power chords. It'll be smooth. It sounds so funny here, and only just one side, but I'll live. The E7 needs to just go down there. Well, that's good. Okay. So now we want to get these it goes G, D, Let's see if I can just do this. We'll find out in a minute. Not if I do it over the wrong part. I can get rid of this now. Oh no, I need that. Okay. Is that C? I think maybe that's mean, it's a B. I meant for it to be a B. It just sounds like maybe it should be an E. I'm going to play power chords and then big chords. Oops, wrong chord. Alright, so that gives us all the guitars we need, I think. And I can change. There we go. That's better. Now we could add an accent over the chorus parts. Okay, so that's it for the guitars, yeah. Okay, so now we've got those there. I feel like we need a chorus to go here. And then we need a verse and a chorus. Which means we're going to need you guys to go here. Why is that weird? Then we're going to need man, it does not want to do those quickly today. Then we need a verse and a chorus after. And these vocals here represent that verse and chorus. Let me trim that down. But now we've got our basic arrangement. And there we go. Yeah, 248. Okay, so let's start messing with stuff a little bit now. I'll do that there.
Is he a clown from outer space? Is that his body or just his face? Is he an ice cream or is he a cake or is he a cookie? Is he for parties and nights alone? Can you still order him up on the phone? Could anyone, alive or dead, resist the taste of this talking head? Is he a clown from outer space? Is that his body or just his face? Is he an ice cream or is he a cake or is he a cookie? Is he for parties and nights alone? Can you still order him up on the phone? Could anyone, alive or dead, resist the taste of this talking head? Is he a clown from outer space? Is that his body or just his face? Is he an ice cream or is he a cake or is he a cookie? Is he for parties and nights alone? Can you still order him up up on the phone? Could anyone, alive or dead, resist the taste of this talking head? Is he a clown from outer space? Is that his body or just his face? Is he an ice cream or is he a cake or is he a cookie? Is he for parties and nights alone? Can you still order him up on the phone? Could anyone, alive or dead, resist the taste of this talking head? Is he a clown from outer space? Is that his body or just his face? Is he an ice cream or is he a cake or is he a cookie? Is he for parties and nights alone? Can you still order him up on the phone? Could anyone, alive or dead, resist the taste of this talking head? Is he a clown from outer space? Is that his body or just his face? Is he an ice cream or is he a cake or is he a cookie? Is he for parties and nights alone? Can you still order him up on the phone? Could anyone, alive or dead, resist the taste of this talking head? Is he a clown from outer space? Is that his body or just his face? Is he an ice cream or is he a cake or is he a cookie? Is he for parties and nights alone? Can you still order him up on the phone? Could anyone, alive or dead, resist the taste of this talking head? Is he a clown? Is he an ice cream or is he a cake or is he a cookie? Is he for parties and nights alone? Can you still order him up on the phone? Could anyone, alive or dead, resist the taste of this talking head? Is he a clown from outer space? Is that his body or just his face? Is he an ice cream or is he a cake or is he a cookie? Is he for parties and nights alone? Can you still order him up on the phone? Could anyone, alive or dead, resist the taste of this talking head? Who made your saucer eyes? Cookiepuss. Your flavor hypnotizing me. just his face? Is he an ice cream or is he a cake?
Man, do I want live bass? I feel like I want live bass, but I want like a sine wave bass. Want that, but I think I want maybe not so much of that. I'll edit it once I get my line in there.
Is he a clown from outer space? Is that his body or just his face? Is he an ice cream or is he a cake? Or is he a cookie? Is he for parties or nights alone? Can you still order him up on the phone? Could anyone?
That'll be the easiest thing to play and then change it in the sequence.
Is he a clown from outer space? Is that his body or just his face? Is he an ice cream or is he a cake? Or is he a cookie? Is he for parties or nights alone? Can you still order him up on the phone? Could anyone alive or dead? Is he a clown from outer space? Is that his body or just his face? Is he an ice cream or is he a cake? Or is he a cookie? Is he for parties or nights alone? Can you still order him up on the phone? Could anyone alive or dead resist the taste of this talking head?
Now this should be, I can just do all of these at once. These should all go up to a D. Then these should all be
Is he a clown from outer space? Is that
and these go up to a B. And these all just go up an octave to the other A. Forgot to hit control. Now these, what I need to do, I need all of those, and these. Then I'm going to come over here.
Is he a clown from outer space? Is that his body or just his face? Is he an ice cream or is he a cake? Or is he a cookie? Is he for parties or not?
Okay, I think I want the... Where's my... Bum, 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 E, bum, 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 E, A, and I want those also to be legato.
Is he a clown from outer space? Is that his body or just his face? Is he an ice cream or is he a cake? Or is he a cookie? Is he for parties or nights alone? Can you still order him up on the phone? Could anyone, alive or dead, resist the taste of this talking head?
There we go. So now we've got that first bass line. Let's loop that. Just the bass. That's some interesting detune it's got going on. What is oscillator 3 doing even? Oh, it's off. I want triangle as opposed to the straight saw. Oh gosh, how do I reset that? That's a cooler sound. I just want like a nice smooth bass. I'd almost... There we go, a little softer attack. Let's hear that in the mix.
From outer space, is that his body or just his face? Is he an ice cream or is he a cake or is he a cookie? Is he for parties or nights alone? Can you still order him up on the phone? Could anyone, alive or dead, resist the taste of this talking? Is he a clown from outer?
compressor there is just going to keep the volume consistent between the range. I'm not sure why it's putting itself off to the left like that. I think I found it. I don't think I want any echo or anything on it. There we go. Self-resonating, nice.
Is he a clown from outer space? Is that his body or just his face? Is he an ice cream or is he a cake? Or is he a cookie? Is he for parties and nights alone? Can you still line him up on the phone? Could anyone, alive or dead, resist a taste of this talking head? Is he a clown from outer space? Is that his body or just his face? Is he? Parties and nights alone. Can you still line him up on the phone? Could anyone, alive or dead, resist a taste of this talking head? Is he a clown from outer space? Is that his body or just his face? Is he an ice cream or is he a cake?
Okay, now that I got the sound kind of sorted out. Okay, sound.
Taste of this talking head. Who made your saucer eyes? Cookiepuss.
it's just going to be long sustained notes. I'm not even going to have to work at this, I think. Let me just draw this in. So we're going to go G, and just nice long fat notes. Actually, you know, I think I'm going to undo those. I think I want to come up here and grab the kick drums. And I'm going to paste those in here. Let's grab them all here and bring them all up within reason. That's far too low. Eighth note's good. Okay, so I think the F sharp might be better. These are going to go down to E. Those are G. No, they're F sharp. Those are G. Those are G sharps. I could probably do some of these together at the same time, but this is one of those things where I don't think it would save me enough time to be worth the extra effort of not just doing them one at a time. And I am leaving these eighth notes in between. We'll find out in a second in my head that's the right amount of pause. But sometimes you end up with too much pause. Let's grab that. Okay, so some of those I'm gonna lengthen. Let's come back here. We'll see which ones they are. Those when it's the two at the same time. Just that one last one needs to be longer. Okay, I am gonna run real quick. I will be right back. Okay, so now let's get this bridge. Actually, let's paste in the other parts. That's interesting. I really just need these. I don't need that other one. There we go. Okay, let's redo these drums. Not sure how I messed that up, but I did. So let's fix it. I think I was wrong about the guitars. I believe I'm going to need a lead. Because there is a chorus with no words in it. A chorus with no words in it is not super useful. I'm going to give myself a lot more gain. That's Fifi's part. I don't want to solo over that. Even I do, but I shouldn't. That's an abrupt change. I like abrupt changes though, so. Okay, what am I going to do over this? We're in Why does it sound all ratty? like the that G chord there. I don't love that chord. I like it better in the second, third, and fourth times. It's just that first time around. Just gotta figure something out in that third measure. Third measure. It's going to be a weird change. So then it goes to the E. Okay, so let's get dangerous. Solo. Okay, so now that's all the guitars. If we need harmonies, Ty can play them. Okay, so this right here, let's get this thing. No, not the solo. I need the accent. Give me the accent track. There we go. All right, let's listen to this thing and see what we got for the whole tune here.
Is he a clown from outer space? Is that his body or just his face? Is he an ice cream or is he a cake? Or is he a cookie? Is he for parties and nights alone? Can you still hold him up on the phone?
So we get the final chorus. That is the basic arrangement of the song. I've got to run for now, but that is Cookiepuss extended. It was originally only this long. It's become even more heavy in weight than it was. So hopefully you enjoyed that. Leave comments for us if you did. If you didn't, things you'd like to see happen, things you wouldn't like to see happen. We're interested in hearing. So I'm going to get out of here for now. I am Ailsean from the Grammar Club, and I will see you later.